Hello, everyone. My name is Anthony Davidson. Today, I'll be sharing a reflective presentation on success, specifically on how this course has helped me better understand my identity and my strengths, the strategies that I'll use to achieve my goals moving forward. Throughout this course, I've gained a deeper understanding of who I am across my personal, academic, and professional life. One of my biggest things that I've learned is how interconnected these areas truly are. In my personal life, I recognize that someone who values growth, resilience, and meaningful relationships academically, I've learned that I thrive when I have structure, clear expectations, and professionalism. I've realized that leadership, communication, and service are at the core of my identity. For example, using intentional time management, I've been able to balance my academic work with my professional responsibilities at Engels Cleaning. Instead of reacting to tasks, I now plan proactively. Although reflectively thinking, I've gained clarity in long-term goals, especially my desire to grow as a leader and mentor. This shift has developed me not just as checking boxes, but building a meaningful pathway forward. One of my biggest insights I've gained doing this course is that I'm most successful when my work aligns with my purpose. I realized that I'm driven by service, helping others, improving systems, and creating environments where people can thrive. Another insight is that I often underestimate how much I've already accomplished. I've been able to take time to reflect and appreciate the journey that I have been on along the way. Looking ahead, I've identified the goals that I want to achieve. My academic goal is to complete my program. I want to continue to develop myself, especially my holistic medicine skills and background. I'd like to do something in that area. I'd like to personally improve my physical health, which we all need, and build a consistent fitness routine prioritizing self-care, which is important for everybody. My professional goal in my role is my leadership role is by strengthening my strategic planning and client relationship skills would be especially good for my business at Engels Cleaning. It'll allow me to connect better with customers and just overall be better for business. As far as my action plan to achieve my goal, I'm going to use weekly planning to stay ahead of arguments, which I already was kind of doing before I started the course. Across these areas, I've noticed that my strengths, like empathy, strategic thinking, and perseverance, show up consistently. They shape how I define success. Not just achieving goals, but becoming a better version of myself while positively impacting others. Two of my major strategies that I took from this course that stood out to me was intentional time management, which I spent 10 years as an account manager, and time management, which I already was pretty good at, is definitely something that we need. I learned to take breaks from large goals and try to focus on smaller, more manageable goals to help moving forward so I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed. And that helps me stay consistent. I also took reflective thinking. Sometimes you have to take time to pause and reflect and evaluate the progress that has helped you stay aligned with the values that you have and adjust time when needed. These strategies have already changed the way that I approach success. These areas have already changed and reshaped my understanding of success in all areas of my life, both academically, professionally, and personally. Overall, I see success as a continuous process of learning, reflecting, and aligning my actions with my values. My personal goal setting and action plan would be to break large projects into smaller tasks, use reflective writing to deepen my understanding of course concepts so I don't become overwhelmed, which I got a lot going on, so it's very easy to do. I'll measure progress, the progress I'm making through the grades that I get and the feedback that I get from my instructors. And that'll help me develop a sense of mastery of the program overall. I'll also need to schedule goals, workouts at least 3 times a week because I need to get back in shape, like I said. And I'll track my progress through a fitness app, like a Fitbit or something like that. I'll incorporate a stress reduction techniques like writing or journalism. I used to write down everything, like I chart my dreams. And I'll measure my progress by the consistency and energy levels and overall well-being that I feel moving forward. I will continue to develop my already strong leadership skills through reading, which I almost never do, mentorship, and hands-on practice. And I'll strengthen my communications with my clients and team members. Every now and again, I'll have a team member that'll tell me, hey, I didn't understand that, or you didn't make that clear. So I'll work on that in the future to try to make sure that I don't talk too fast and try to make sure that people understand what I'm saying and what I want moving forward. I'll use networking strategies to build professional relationships, like what is the name of that? Lincoln. I have a Lincoln account which I almost never use. That's something that I'm gonna do. I don't do a lot of web advertising. I don't do a lot of fraternization with customers on the web. I think that's something I'd like to do more, which would be both good business-wise and professionally. And I'll measure my progress through customer satisfaction. We already have a high We already have a high customer satisfaction rate. And more importantly, I will try to delegate more of the work that I already have to other people, because I'm one of those people, I'll try to take on the whole world on my shoulders and do everything. And that's something I really need to get away from because it's not good. It's not healthy. And in closing, this course has helped me to understand myself more deeply and giving me more strategies to grow personally, academically, and both professionally. I know that I have a clear vision of what success looks like and a solid plan to achieve it. Thanks for listening.